Tuesday is Transformers Tuesday. I thought, well, I do want to build this robotic mech. I have still not found this red one right here, but I got the black one, of course, and Sora. Now it says Elemental Tech Mech, and I'm trying to figure out what element is tech. I've never heard of the element tech. All right, trying to figure out how in the world they went to open it. And of course, my arms, once again, are not that red. I'm not sure why they show up on there. Maybe they're not on your screen as that red, but they are bright red on my screen. Like I've been out in the sun too long. There is two bags. One is numbered 1. The other one is numbered 2. All right. Oh, that reminds me to go to the bathroom. Just kidding. All right. So we are probably going to start with number 1, just hypothetically. Hopefully we can get done with this whole thing. But I keep wondering if Wesley's going to wake up. I've already been out to Walmart and back, and I even stopped at Dollar General, and then I got stuck in the traffic because they're doing road construction during the 4th of July week. Are they just stupid or what? It's like you wait till the worst year. This is like the most heavy traffic year, or not year, week of the year. And this is when you're going to do construction. I tell you, you know, if you want something messed up, get the government to be involved in it. So, 4th of July, there's more tours than we ever have any other week in the entire year, and they're going to be doing road construction. All right, so I keep wondering if Wes is going to wake up. I already did some planting and everything, and I'm like, well, so if he knocks on my door, I'll be zippity doo dah out of here. Plus, I don't know. I don't think the phone is only at 74%, so I don't know if it's going to charge up. If it needs a charge or what. Look at the little kitty cat print on her back. I like the angry face. I'll put on this face. Oh, she has a fear of people coughing, so she's got this little mask, which do absolutely nothing. All right, so her body's got a print on the front and on the back, and she's got print on her sleeves, which are pretty interesting. Here is her 2020 mask, which is completely silly. I know what you're going to say. She's a ninja, blah, blah, blah. Is that really why they got it? I'll put on the creepy face, even though the other face is angry, so. I never know which way these masks go. Let me see. Maybe I got it wrong way. Once again, I will not know which way it goes because I dropped it. Must be it, because it would not fit the other way. I did the mask wearing one-way thing. Okay, so on this face, she has her weird glowy eyes. On this face, she's got her angry eyes, so I guess we'll look at the zombie eyes instead. All right, so here's the little figure for her. And on an entire page all by himself, there is the guy right here, the wolf guy. Wolfgang Amadeus. I'm a Danish. Ooh, rock me, I'm a Danish. Alright, he's got like little booster packs, but before we put the booster packs on, I just want to see what that print is on the back. Might help to zoom in on this thing. Okay, he also has Two-Face. So these are all Batman villains, Two-Face. Can't tell much of a difference. Because we're going to put a helmet over it anyway, so what's the point? Alright, so we got the really cool wolf face. He also has some claws. He's got some Wolverine claws. I hate to snap things in like this because I'm afraid that these hands are going to break over time. Yeah, big stress on it. Look at you. I was trying to get the cats to go out earlier, and now they're coming to me out at midnight. Of course, they wait until I get on camera, and then they're like, "Oh, now I need attention." All right, so we got the two little figures. I got some big pieces I'm gonna put over to the side. We got some pink. All right, Midnight, your tail tickles. Some big pink flora, whatever that is. All right. All right, step numbers 1 and 2. It's gonna be a lot of page flipping on these things. I wish they'd make it more steps per number. Like, you know, number 1 should be just 1 brick at a time. All right, there's 2 bricks involved in this step. Oh my gosh, slow down. What will I ever do? These are like bull horns. All right, so we got the robot arms and the bull horns. Yeah. Why am I suddenly yawning so much? Listen, music. It had shout on it first, which I like shout, but after I turn the camera on and some other music, I don't know what it is yet. I don't recognize this song. And I got the, since my old phone, its jack is like so, things, like the thing will fall out easily. I got it kind of wrapped around something right now so it won't slide out as easily. Alright, now we got 2 more horns to put on it. It was like shark's teeth. Okay, I had absolutely no idea that would fit in that little hole right there. The hole looks way bigger than this 3mm port or stud. That's his backpack. It's an awfully big backpack. I mean, it'd be hard to go through a door with this thing on. And you'd accidentally cut down a bunch of trees. I guess you'd have to move it like that when you're going through the door. Because if you don't remember, though, you're going to be hitting the door and being stuck. All right, whatever. Oh, it does show you're supposed to do that, like grappling. Whatever. It's like, sure. That's just a side build. It's not the main build. I need to have the picture in front of me because I'm like, what am I building here? A hat? No, we're just building a plant, so another side build. Now this is res I'm listening to now. The best I've ever had. Best I've ever had. See, Rez is one of these bands that takes like blues and rock and roll and they put a spin on it. Like the old 70s, a lot of 70s stuff, like Don't You Want Somebody to... Oh, that's one of their popular songs. Bargain, the best I've ever had. The best I've ever had. All right. I thought the cherry blossom things were going to be part of the mech, like it was going to be some kind of weird organic-y thing. Okay, it goes like this. I put one thing on. Turn the page. And I put, oh, I get to put 2 things on this time. Seriously. After doing all these like Japanese or the Chinese model kits I've been doing, this just seems like children's like play right here, child's play. Too simple. Way too simple. Okay, hold on. Frosted flake right there. Oh, that's backwards. And it is one from the sideways right here. I don't know why I'm even bothering. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's just going to make a silly tree thing that doesn't really doesn't have anything to do with anything. I heard on the news that they're tearing down a bunch of trees out in the desert to put up solar panels. And I'm like, well, isn't that ironic? You're trying to save nature by destroying it? Like, I just can't get over how stupid the government is. It's like, good job, government. You destroyed trees to save the world with solar panels. My gosh. I'm pretty sure those trees have way better, they're much better for the environment than with just stupid solar panels. Put solar panels on top of buildings, okay? Oops, earthquake. All right, so don't destroy trees just to build solar panels. It's just ridiculous. So if you're in Chicago, go to the place called Jesus People USA and say hey to Rez. I don't know if they're there or not. Glenn Kaiser. Gosh, what was her name? Bonnie. It's one of those bands that I really I knew a lot more about back when I knew a lot about bands, because they are worthy of knowing. They're really awesome. You know, what are you looking for? I fed you guys, and I got them wet food today because I feel like I've been bad. I haven't been buying any wet food or any tuna or anything because Dad buys tuna all the time, and I'm like, wet food stinks so bad, I hate it. But I felt bad, so I was like, I bought some wet food today. Down. You know I don't let you on the counters. Dad gets them, like, lets them get up on the counters. She might be trying to tell me that her water, the water thing, I did put water in it a while ago though. But Dad usually like turns on the water spigots and let him drink stuff. I'm like, don't do that. That's where food goes. That's disgusting. But he's just, I don't know. It's like one of those things where sometimes I wonder, like, if it's just with the dementia thing, if he's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like sometimes it's just, nah, he's kind of always been like that. Not much you can do about it. But it's like common sense tells you don't let cats get on the counter. Cats are not food. Cats are friends, not food. Alright. I wish I could have put this wedge in before. It's a little hard to get my fat fingers in there. And I go chill out. She's like swarming. I think she thinks I'm eating something. She's like, what are you eating? I want some of it. It's like, no, you know I don't feed you from the table. I don't feed you human scraps. Dad will feed them everything, including chocolate ice cream, which I'm like, don't feed them chocolate ice cream. I'm like, what is wrong with you? We do not feed cats chocolate ice cream. It's bad for them. It's bad for humans too, to be honest with you. But hey, we still want to damage to her as much damage. I don't think it kills cats, but I think it's just dangerous for them. Okay, hold on, let me slow down and figure out if I got everything ready. Okay. I know for some reason, as soon as I get on the TV thingy, whatever here, y'all know what it is, and you're like, oh, I need attention now. I looked for them all. I looked for them. I was like, I'm hoping they'll go outside. Couldn't find them. They were both in Dad's room. I'm surprised Tom's on here begging for attention because he could be pretty demanding. Sorry. I need some drink. I'm almost done with bag number 1, it seems like. What is she chasing after? Now she's playing with something. That's good. She's got her attention on something else now. Instead of me, it's like, I want your attention. No. I think these pink colors are kind of cool. They're not quite peach. They're more like melon. I think they're like melon colored. They're really nice looking. These colors are, I like these colors are really nice on this one. But still not as nice as that blue color on that car. I'm getting, I think 9 cars coming in. Probably next week I'll be getting them. I was hoping I'd get them this week, but I'm getting a few things hopefully coming in this week. There's 9 cars I'm going to be getting in, like the ones I already got, but they're like 3 that I didn't get from one series, and then there's a whole 4 of them. Maybe that's 7 total then. Okay, so I think that was originally 5, and my brain was just thinking 5 plus 4. So I think I'm getting in 7 more cars. I'm pretty stoked because the other 4 are in a different series that look more like if you take a Gundam model kit and turn it into a car, that kind of thing. But it's still made out of like Lego type blocks, so it looks pretty cool. And some of the other ones, I know a few of them by, I can tell what they are. And some of them, like, it's probably a modern anime like One Piece that I'm not into as much. I've watched a few One Piece. It's just not for me. It's just the art or something about it I just don't like. So it's like probably popular manga anime that they're taking and making into cars. I noticed one of them is definitely a Gundam one. It'll probably be the first one I build. So I'm getting those. They're coming sometime. You know, it takes a while to get things from China. You know, especially right now. Oops. All right, come on. Wait, I think this is it's all over for Sodom in America. That song. Oh no, this is Barren Cross. Blood of Jesus, make me whole again. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Imagine Iron Maiden singer singing nothing but the blood of Jesus, because he does have that voice. He has a few different lyrics on it. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. This is from a praise and worship album for heavy metal. It's a very different take on the concept. I'm gonna look at this thing real quick. It's interesting. Whiter than snow, no other place. Oh, see, they changed the lyrics a little bit. Makes everything I do make me closer to you. Wash away my sins. Nothing but the blood of Jesus can make me whole again. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the... Fill my cup, make it roll. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Okay, so this piece right here in the picture doesn't look like a camera. That piece looks like a camera in the picture on here. I was like an old-fashioned camera, not a modern camera though. Nope, the flat ones first. The fat ones. Okay, if there's one... No, it turned off. The battery was fully charged. It better not be like thinking it's dead. Of course, with that phone, it kept on having issues, and I did get the battery replaced on it. And then, oh well. All right, let me make sure that's correct. All right, why is it not playing? There we go. Whiter than snow. Make me closer, bring me closer to you. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. All right, so that's the crotch and the chest. Connect. And now for the head. So these are mechs. Yes, this is true. They are mechs. But they are exosuits or E-frames, to be more precise. Because there's mech can cover a wide variety of things. They're E-frames because you've got part of the human exposed. I would personally want to put a windshield or like I really wish they put like a bubble on top of this to kind of secure them a little bit more, because in real life you wouldn't want your head exposed, obviously, especially since none of them seem to be wearing helmets. Like When she's sitting there, her head is fully exposed. If that thing rolls over, it's gone. So, as much as I love these, I do think that's one thing I personally would fix. But hey, it's all pretend. We all know that. All right, got some extra pieces. We got a bull's horn, a shark's tooth, melon. Why are these things fraying? Like there's some. We got an extra of these. All right, we got bag number 2. Zebra Gamer, what's up? What kind of games do you play, Zebra Gamer? Board games, video games. The only video game I ever played is Minecraft. And I was kind of tempted to play it today, but I was like, what? Because it looks like it's going to rain outside. I don't know, when it rains or it's cold, I'm like, might as well play some Minecraft. Some really good old heavy metal. Whoa, sorry, I didn't see that. I played Titanfall 2. I remember Titanfall. Isn't it like the robot and you can... It took me forever to figure out how to walk up walls to get over one platform or another. I think that's what it was, Titanfall. I used to have a lot of games on my Xbox, but... Xbox One. But... I tried to do an update and it got froze and I just haven't messed with it since. I beat the campaign a few times. So is Titanfall, that's the one with the robots, right? Like you're inside of it like this, got a mech suit. So I think it was pretty cool. It's just the controls, I don't know. Minecraft is, okay, cool. I knew it. I figured I had that one at one time. I got rid of a lot of games because there's no space here. I had TurboGrafx 16. I had, let's just put it this way, I had every system pretty much except for Nintendo. The most modern thing I had was the GameCube. And that had it all the way back to the first NES. And I sold them all because no room. But I did get this thing from Amazon that has everything preloaded in it except for a lot of the CD games for Sega CD. I can't find it, but I have all my Sega Genesis games, so I must have kept my Sega Genesis. And I may have kept the CDI because, not the CDI, the Sega CD something, I can't remember what it's called now, but it was this all-in-one unit that had the Sega CD and the Sega Genesis built together. It was not very well known, but when I saw it, I was like, perfect. It's you don't have to plug extra wires or anything in. It's just an all-in-one thing. So I think I kept that because I did keep all my Sega CD games and all my Sega Genesis games. Because Sega Genesis is absolutely my favorite system from, I'd say the 90s. ColecoVision's from the, I have no idea what my ColecoVision. From the 80s. And there's only one thing I can remember from the 70s, and that would be Atari 2600, but I didn't have it then. My neighbor had it, but he was not very sharing. I would just have to watch him play it when I was waiting for the bus. Back in 2nd grade, because his mom would keep us so we didn't have to freeze our butts off. So Titan, whatever is the only game you play. Because if I played another game, it'd be definitely the Justice League game. But that's boring by yourself, to be honest with you. I'd much rather play it with somebody else. But I don't have that hook thing up because for the longest time, nope. Can't remember the question now. Was it, do you play anything else or do you not play anything else? I can't. Anyway. Yeah, but playing the Injustice 2, I think it was. Roblox, Bone Lab, Blades, and Sorcery. Never heard of those. I've heard of Roblox. I get the Roblox toys. I think they're really cool. I haven't seen them in a long time, though. The last ones I got were at Ross. I tried playing the game one time. I did not understand what I was doing at all. But then again, also, I used to make fun of Minecraft back whenever I watched Mech still have? well, are you talking about official Lego? I really don't know. I got rid of so much stuff when I moved in here that I don't know if I kept any of the older ones or not. I mean, I went back to the very beginning when the first Fire Kai mech was made for Ninjago. And then the little ships for Star Wars, I made them into mechs with pixels. I'm looking for. So I made my own mechs. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Like I said, I made my own. And I like to get those sets from, thanks. I like to make my own from the, what they call those sets from the Five Below. They have mixel joints and everything, and if you like, the first ones I got were like the wolf, and you could, that was an easy turn into a mech, and you could put the little figure it comes with it inside, kind of reconstruct things a little bit. With the right pieces. Oh well, I mean, over time you just build up more and more Lego pieces and other kind of pieces. Plus, I don't have a loyalty to Lego. I'm not like a Lego only person. I clearly, obviously, buy from other companies. Like right now, I was just talking about how I'm waiting for a shipment from AliExpress that are definitely not Lego brand. But you made this before? Cool. Yeah, this one, I just been putting it off. I've had it since, gosh, I think January, like when it came out, didn't it? I know the first thing I got that was supposed to be out for January was actually in December. It was, the Lego mechs are not official. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people like, I know some people are like, well, that's not official. And it's like, I don't care. I just like what I like. But you do have to be careful. One of my very first videos I ever made on here, go back and look at it. It's a Lego type mech. Here I'm looking at it. I was looking all over for it. It's horrible. It looks really good on the picture, but it's mostly fake pieces, or not fake pieces. Like, it's like you build inside and you put all these extra pieces on top of it, so it looks nothing like these. Yeah, and it. All right, thanks. And then when you put it, what was I trying to say? Oh, and then when you get it together, it keeps falling apart under its own weight. This little guy right here, even though he's totally fake and those hips are coming off easily, I put him up here. He is my favorite out of them. So it's but I built that one. It's on my life builds from last week, I think. Turbo is awesome. Yeah, I don't know why I've been putting off building Sora. It's just probably I just don't have enough room for all these. So she might have to just go into storage after I build her, really. That depends. I'll have to see how she looks. Like, my favorite so far is definitely out of the new ones. Pieces stuck together and never fell apart. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you gotta be careful what you get. Even some of the older Lego ones fall apart. And I've been getting Lego type things since the 80s. There was something back then called Tyco, the company that made a lot of RC race cars. But they made some Tyco blocks, and they made these like a helicopter that turned into a robot. So they were like fake Lego morphers. They were actually really good, but they got sued because back then Lego still said, we still own the patent on this. You can't use our blocks to build whatever. You gotta come up with your own blocks like brick blocks did. And that was it. So I only got 2 sets from them before they got, well, until they just, plus it were, you only have so much money when you're in high school. Back when I was in high school, at least. There's a lot of things that also caught my eye back then, so not just building things. So I still definitely have those Tyco blocks somewhere, but they're not, they've been built into other things. That's one of the things that stress me out about Lego now. Is like every time I build something, I'm like, I can't take it apart. It might not have any value. It's like no, I want to build things. I want to be creative. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do this one 2 times. Yep, I should have read the instructions. Okay, I'm going to build the other one while I'm building it. So I want to go back and find the page. So like the little things I just built yesterday, for instance, I already put them in the box of max blocks because it looks like a giant Lego block sort of. I'm like, nope, I don't care if I ever, you know, reconstruct that set. I thought my cow was at my legs. Got legs I gotta roll off the side. The great thing about building on a plate is you roll things off to the side. If you can't pick them up with your fingers, like if you're old and chubby fingers. Sorry, I'm listening to a really good song right now. It's I think it's on the, I don't know if you've ever seen this show, the Power Team. I think it's on the Power Team soundtrack. Because it's like break the chains, and they do that. They literally break chains and do all kinds of other tearing phone books up and stuff like that. I've only seen them in concert a few times. The guys who, John Jacobs and the Power Team. Alright, so far. How much money do you spend on Legos? 2,000, dang. No, I don't spend that much, I don't think. It's a good question though, but I mostly stick to just mechs. Like Christoph from Stud City, he was saying the other day, like, I was like, no more mechs I'll never see. He's like, you'll get them, you'll find those mechs. Because he thinks it's hilarious that I try to make everything all about mechs. And he just likes everything. He's like Star Wars stuff, but I'm like, I just mostly stick to mechs, and that's when they make mech Star Wars. I'm going, uh-oh, I'm going to go broke. But I've only gotten one out of the 3 that I've seen. We don't have the Luke Skywalker at my store. My Walmart has nothing. But the 3 that we have at ours is Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, which the Stormtrooper is really, that's going to be my second one if I ever get it. But definitely I had to get Boba Fett without a shadow of doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, I had to get Boba Fett. But the other 2, eventually. Oh yeah, the Stormtrooper looks awesome, but I'd be tempted to buy a bunch of those. Oh yes, an old Striper song. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing them pop up on, hey neighbor, hey Ben Parker Comics, what's up? So is it going to rain where you are? Because now the sun's out. I thought it was going to rain, so I was like, well, I'll just chill out. I wish it was like this on Saturday so I can go down to that flea market. And the Moose Lodge or whatever it is up in Charlotte, I don't know if you're still listening, Ben. I keep looking for a sign to pop up that says flea market, because last year they did. We stayed up all night. I woke up the other day early. But the Moose Lodge or whatever it's called, right before you get to Charlotte or before you get to the Walmart, last year they had a sign up, but they left the sign up, and I didn't even see it until after it was over. But they had a flea market inside, and they said, "Oh, it's like the first of the month." Well, okay, so the next first of the month I went, they didn't have it, and I'm like, well, what was the first of the month of July, and that's it? So this coming weekend is the first Saturday of July, and I'm sitting here wondering, they haven't put up a sign yet, or was that just a once-in-a-lifetime thing, or is that an ongoing thing? I mean, that might be a place to get some comics, and some other stuff, hopefully. So I went by today, nothing yet. I'll probably have to do recycling tomorrow, and I don't know. They're doing road construction around here. It's ridiculous. Pretty great on the sun right now. Oops, it goes too fast. Never been there. Yeah, I have never been, so I just want to know if they're going to do another yard sale, or if it's just a one-time they ever did it. Yeah. So I mean, they're doing road construction. Like when I try to get home, it was like crazy trying to get in my neighborhood. Avatar Mech. No, I haven't seen the Avatar Mech. I have the Avatar tiny little mech action figure thing. Let me make sure I'm not messing up here. Okay, good. Yeah, but it's just a lot of people down here, so I just tried to I went out early this morning, hope I can avoid the traffic, but now I got stuck in the construction traffic, and it was right. I was like, I could see my driveway. I can see it right there. I can't get to it, though. I had to wait for them to turn the sign around. Well, my neighborhood. What they're doing. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try to remember to keep that posted because I want to know too. I mean, it's like I drive by and looking for that sign up and I don't see anything. And you know, whoever's running it, last year they didn't bother to take the sign out, so I was up there last year at 9 a.m. the next week after because I thought that was what it was for. Because during the 4th of July week, like I said, I don't go anywhere as much as possible. I try to stay home because it's too much traffic. It's hard to even get out of your own neighborhood. And if I want to go out and go to the right, I can. Going to the left, no way, Jose, not going to happen. Yeah, they don't make knee joints on these, and I used to be mad about that, but I'm okay with it now. Some of the giant ones, they are very nice looking, but I don't have any of the big ones, like the $100 ones. No way. But if I happen to just come across one for free or something, sure. But like I said, when you live at the beach, you have way too little room, and you just don't have enough space for everything you want. Oh, I thought this was the shoulder. I think I'm building like in my brain, I'm thinking, there's the shoulder. No, there's the shoulder. All right, she has, what, 3 claws? She's got some Wolverine claws here. This is a really good White Heart song, by the way. I wish I could play the songs for you. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. This is from like 1986. Oh, I cannot fiddle one of those. I'm gonna follow the keeper of all eternity. Alright, so there's that arm. We got the right arm. How many minutes have I gone? Because I'm about to pass out. You can feel the blood draining to my feet. I'm like, I haven't gotten up for 37 minutes. That explains it, because my feet are like starting to feel sore from sitting too long. I really can't sit too long. So we'll wrap this up quickly. Oh my gosh, you know what? If I didn't realize today, I don't know if Ben's still here, but today would have been, never mind. I was about to say, today would be a great day to go to Myrtle Beach to get some comics, but wait a minute, it's the 4th of July week. It'd be a terrible day. Just the weather, it's so nice and cooler. I woke up at 70 degrees. I was like, oh my gosh, 70 degrees? That's not normal. But then I thought, wait a minute, Myrtle Beach. If we think we have traffic, pretty sure they got more traffic. Yeah, I need to go the back roads at one time going down to see how good that is comparably. The way to go to Conway, like after the right before the Dollar General, going to North Myrtle Beach, take a right there and go that way. It's a lot quicker. But I've never done it in the morning. I've only done it in the afternoon coming back. Okay, so she's got claws and she's got massively huge swords. Yeah, she looks like she's a high-speed mech. She's got long legs. The other guy's got bulky legs. I like the other guy better so far still. I was like, after I build her, I'll see which one's better. But I'm kind of thinking she's not going to be as good in my opinion. Not because she's a girl. It's not the reason. Obviously, I'm not an anti-girl person. Oh, hey, Ben, if you're still on, I got some comic books coming from Dr. Skull's Comics. And I'm like, yes. He's just getting rid of a lot of stuff right now. It seems like a lot of people are doing a lot of spring cleaning right now. And I got a $10 lot and a it was a $20 lot. He spent it down to $15, so I got $25 for both of them. I can't tell what that smiling is. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna be getting some comic books soon, hopefully soon. And some of them are really bad condition, but I thought he made some suggestions of what I can do with the ones. Mod Podge, I just got it for a different reason, to put stickers on something, some plastic. And he said, well, he had a friend that used to make, I don't have any comics. Oh, are you all sending Ben? Because the Ben Parker Comics is, he was the one he may not be here anymore. He might have already gone. But he said that he had a friend that used to make lampshades, and he would put the comic books on them, like decoupage, and look going, that's brilliant. Maybe I should do that and start a business with it. At least try it. And I looked around, I was like, I don't have any of those kind of lampshades. All my lampshades are cloth, actually. But we got thrift stores all over the place, so yeah, it's not gonna be hard to find them. But anyway, I feel bad about tearing up a comic book, but they're already pretty much torn up anyway. They're in bad condition. Some of them, not all of them, some of them, for this one lot he had. So I'll read the ones I can, and the ones that have like missing pages, I don't mind. Because I got really mad reading a Superman comic book one time, and I got to the middle of it, I was like, the middle pages were gone. You can make a cool mixed media art. Yeah. I didn't ever think about that before, but like I said, I was reading something with, it was a Superman comic book whenever he was going against that dude that was like Pie basically. And the middle pages were gone. I'm like, oh, I was so mad. I just threw it away. I was like, there's nothing I can do with it. Didn't think, oh yeah, artistic. We shall see. We shall see. All right, almost done here. Good, because the blood in my feet are like, it's starting to swell up. It's like, my legs are like, help me, Obi-Wan. We got to get up and move around. I'm trying to pretend like I'm driving with my feet pushing the gas pedal, both of them. So if the camera's shaking, it's from my legs, doing this thing, because I can't sit down this long. I get rigor mortis. All right, since I'm rushing, I don't want to mess up here. I'm trying to make sure I got everything right. This is pretty much the same way. Normally they have one arm that's got like a blaster arm or something. The other arm's got like claws on it. Not this one. Yeah. Storasvicha. I am Russian. I used to work with when I was lifeguarding back in the day, I used to work with a girl as a lifeguard. She was Russian. She was really pretty. So I was always talking to her. I was like, Storasvicha. She's like, no, it's Storasvicha. I was like, well, that's what I said. She's like, no, you didn't. I was like, it was like Joey on Friends. I kept on thinking I was speaking it, but clearly I was not speaking it right. Storasvi. She said, first off, I know you, so you don't say Storasvicha. That's kind of like you talk to your grandma or something, or older people. She's like, I'm not old. And then she was like, say Storasvi. And then she said, Privyet. Or something like that. It's been so long. It was back in the 90s. All right, so that's part. Oh, at least I got some more. Well, you're not in a hurry, so you got plenty of time. No need to rush into Russian. Yeah, I only know a few words from. I like to, every time I meet somebody from another language, I always try to learn their language just for fun, and I think it's just interesting. I lived in the international dorm at NC State. So when I was in the international dorm, I was constantly trying to learn other languages and at least learn how to say hello in different languages. So I've lost count how many different languages I can say hello in. My roommate was Italian, so ciao. Ciao. Oh, I did miss something. I was looking at the thing going, there's a plate missing. Petricella. So this one goes in this hand, like this one. So she's got like a blossom throwing star hand. Open thing. All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to zone out a little bit here. Okay, move the building plate out of the way. There she is. And then you can see in the background the black one, the black robot right beside of my Batman and some other things that these are like my favorite things currently that I've gotten recently. And let's see, her compared to, like out of the 6 of him, you could just learn to speak Spanish and Spanish, and it depends on which way the war goes that we're about to get into. We might need to all learn Russian. All right. So we got her who's tall and skinny and him who's small and stout. And something just fell on the floor. Got the table's a little too crowded. Something else just fell. All right, so yeah, I'm going to go with still him. He's still cooler. Are these wolf guys different? That's what I want to check now. Okay. Yeah, they look pretty much alike, except he has shoulder pads and he has crazy claw things. I like his scimitar better. And she's not a bad robot. I don't want to mix and match like they show in the box. That's probably fun for kids to do. I'm definitely not a kid. I do like her claw things. I don't care about the sword things as much. So she's not, like I said, she's not bad. It's just the smaller guy, he's just awesome. He's like, oh, I crush. Yeah, he's just much cooler. And that sword's not part of it. But hey, now that I got another sword, he's got a matching pair of sword arm things. All right, so yeah, this one's still my favorite out of the 2 so far. And then when I get Cole's mech, I think, no, this is Cole. Is it Kai? The red mech, whatever his name is. Then we'll decide. They got the same thing on the chest. All right, well, thanks for those who are watching. I am definitely going to get up and move around before I turn to stone because I get rigorous when I sit too long. It's just a condition for people who are dead, of course. All right, thanks for watching. Have a terrific